What's going on, everybody? This is The Nerve. I'm Jay.
And I'm Rose.
Thanks for joining us tonight. So tonight we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. Or I don't even know if you're allowed to say it, so I'll call it CV.
Yeah, we should try to say CV.
Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on now. All 50 states have it.
Total number of cases is almost at 8,000 in the U.S. So we're like right outside of Philadelphia, as you can see. Also, trying to celebrate St. Patty's Day, first time ever without being allowed to go to a bar. So we just can talk about our personal story. We're in South Jersey. Last night, our governor actually put into effect a curfew. We are not allowed to be out for any reason unless we're essential workers.
Past 8 o'clock,
yeah,
right?
8 p.m. And then you have to stay inside until 5 a.m.
Because we all know you can catch the coronavirus from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. the most.
The other thing that's horrible is that bars, basically, and restaurants had to shut down. So they're only allowed to be open until 8 p.m. if they sell delivery and takeout food. So my family members are servers and bartenders, and they don't sell delivery and takeout food. So their restaurants and diners closed yesterday until whenever. They're saying 2 weeks, but now people are saying the president said July or August, that it could be longer than this 2-week period.
I feel like it's just a matter of time before we're on full quarantine at this point.
Yeah, like San Francisco. They went into full quarantine for 3 weeks, and they started at their time midnight.
Right.
So today was the first full day, St. Patty's Day. How ironic.
And I'll tell you what, man, if we go under full quarantine, we'll probably make a video every day because neither one of us will be able to go to work or anything like that.
So about 2 hours ago, our local news broke through, and they were at the Philadelphia Phillies' home, Citizens Bank Park, where they play. And it's called Task Force 1, and it's FEMA related. So basically what they're doing is at Citizens Bank, they are building what looks like a tent, but it's actually a clinic, mobile clinic. They haven't really said much about what's going to be happening there, but Citizens Bank definitely is large and can hold a lot of people. Will they be doing the testing sites there? I don't know. I talked to a nurse, and so far she said all they know is that more than likely they're going to be used as clinics for now. So I don't know if that's where infected people will go or worse. I'm not sure. So that's like really new. But they're building 28 across the country, and Philadelphia is PA1 task force for FEMA. So that was a little scary to see those going up, and they had helicopters flying over them, and the news was reporting on it. It was something I've never seen in my entire life.
Apparently whatever's happening is big. I mean, you got Trump saying it's an invisible enemy.
Yeah, he said we're at war now, fighting an invisible enemy. That was what he said about an hour ago.
The kids aren't going to school now.
That's right.
Until what? April
20th.
Right, and who knows? They might extend it. You know, we don't know what's going to happen.
I've heard people, friends of mine who have children who are trying to graduate from college and high schools, and they're already saying there's no graduation this year. So who knows what's going to happen? Are they going to make these kids go to school in the summer, or what would happen next year?
I have no idea what they can possibly do, because I don't think we've been in a situation like this since the Spanish flu in like 1918.
Right. And literally, like, anybody alive that was alive in the Spanish flu doesn't remember it because they were a baby. The other thing that's going on is I'm a huge concert goer and a big Rolling Stones fan. I have literally bought tickets to every single show that has been canceled. And of course, they canceled this tour. So this is the third year that I bought Rolling Stone tickets, and they're not even they're just canceling it. They don't have dates or anything like that.
Other bands too.
Oh yeah,
like Dave Grohl made a tweet saying that he has to cancel, and he never cancels.
He literally went on stage with a broken leg. So as far as I've seen, it's pretty much every singer concert that was going on. Justin Bieber will be having to cancel his tour.
All of them. The Kentucky Derby got moved to September now,
which
that's pretty big.
Crazy because the Derby's not until May. Think about that. We're only in March.
Yeah.
The fact that they're
that's a long time from now.
Right, and it's you can't run the horses with the jockeys and just say to the people like just watch from your television. So that's very odd.
Everybody's working from home now. They're calling in.
Our local NBC affiliate and weatherman Hurricane Schwartz, he actually is at home calling in on the phone to give the weather report in Philadelphia. It was shocking to even like see and hear. We've never seen these things happen in our entire life. No, I don't think anybody has ever seen anything like this.
Imperial College London warns that 2.2 million people could die if we don't prevent the spread of this thing. Now, I know in the big scheme of things, 2.2 million, that doesn't even dent the 300 million people we have in America, but it's still, that's a big number. They're saying that older people and
people with compromised immune systems,
pre-existing
cancer,
conditions,
lung issues, COPD, asthma. I'm an asthmatic, so I got my inhaler, and it's kind of scary because right now we are hitting flu season at the same time as the CV, at the same time as allergies.
Yeah. The death rate of CV is 3.4.
It's 3.4 on average, but Italy, they just said, has a third of total deaths. So Italy is getting like slammed for being a small country. I just looked at Italy's numbers.
Yeah, World Media.
Yeah, that's a great site to check out.
Yeah,
they literally, it spins with like as people are born and as people die. They said that in Italy right now, if you're 70 years old or 70 to 79, you have a 12.5% chance of dying. And I thought that I misread that. So I just made sure before I spoke on that. And it is real. You only have an 87% chance to survive if you're 70 or older. And Italians have a huge geriatric community. That is very, very scary.
Speaking of Italy, they just had 6 earthquakes.
Yeah, they just had 6 small earthquakes.
Yeah, small earthquakes. I think the biggest one was 3.9. Still,
they're getting pounded.
A lot of stuff going on over there. Those poor people, man. I'll keep them in my prayers.
But they have been really coming together, the Italians, and singing, and they're clapping for all the healthcare workers. They had a DJ last night.
Their spirits are high. They keep high spirits over there.
It's very sad because we just heard that when they die, the people die, they can't have funerals. So they're just burying or burning the dead, and
that's awful.
Their families aren't allowed to, go and be at their final resting place to have a funeral. So I mean, that's something we've never seen here on this soil.
A lot of things that are happening right now are all brand new. And I'm sure there's more to it than meets the eye.
Yes.
But you have radicals on each end. You got people that think this is nothing and it's just a way for the government to
control us or make money off of a vaccine.
Or to get martial law started. Yeah, there's people that think all that. Who knows? They might be right to the other side. You have people that think this is the end. We're all going to die. This is going to change the landscape. It's going to change everything like 9/11 did. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're both right to a certain extent.
Yeah, we kind of fall right in the middle. We try to be observant too.